In the lands between, power is measured in blood, steel, and the number of times you've rage quit over a poison swamp. But today, we abandon brute force. We forsake the blade and cast aside every crutch, cheese, and comfy incantation, because this is a sorcery-only run. Meet our protagonist, Glimmersonlyfans. She's lunar-born and Ronnie-inspired, and tragically committed to a challenge that no Saint Tarnished would attempt. The rules are very simple. 1 sorcery per boss, and that is it. 1 spell claims a kill. It's banished from the arsenal forever. No repeats, no refunds, and no second chances. Terra Magica will be the only exception to this rule, because it is our arcane amplifier, our magical Red Bull, if you will. But the rest, they get 1 shot, 1 opportunity to seize everything we ever wanted, in 1 boss fight. Will we capture it, or just let it slip? His palms are sweaty, his staff is weak, robes are heavy, there's no poison on his boots already, thanks Miyazaki. This run isn't about winning, it is about style, it's about suffering, it's about making every spell count like it's the final verse of a rap battle against Radagon himself. But before we face the horrors of Elden Ring's boss roster with this self-imposed magical masochism, we need to prepare. There will be no boss kills yet, just pure, unfiltered sorcerer setup. We'll be grabbing golden seeds, sacred tears, memory stones, and every scrap of gear that makes a glass cannon slightly less glassy. Flask upgrades, stat boost, and the arcane essentials, all without spilling a single drop of boss blood. This is the calm before the magical storm, the prep phase, if you will. This is the montage of hope, the part where we pretend we're smart before the chaos begins. This is the beginning of a run that's equal parts brilliance and suffering. Welcome to Glimmersonlyfans. 1 spell, 1 kill. Let the arcane agony begin. This tree right here drops magic shrouded tier. We're going to be using the glintstone pebble for this. Just kind of get the basic spell out of the way. Flask, let's go. It's doing a lot more damage than I thought it was going to. Maybe I should use this a little later, but too late to go back now. I don't piss on you, stupid tree. Drink it, come on. Before you could even butt slam. Let's go. And there's our prize, the magic shroud and cracked tier. That'll really give us a big boost to our damage. That's the damage. I don't know if it's because I'm super leveled or what. That's much better damage than I thought it was going to be. Nah, not so much. Apparently you need to get really close to it to get the damage. That makes sense. Full charge.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
And a voice break. Kinda sucks I ran out of blue right there. Well, that was way better than I thought it was gonna be. Not gonna lie. Next talisman pouch. I don't really know what to put in there right now. Get there. I kind of just want to go grab Radagon's icon real quick. So we're going to be using magic glint blade against the dog because it's his spell. So why not use his spell against him? Oh, did anyone hit there? Oh. I was hoping because he would bounce around too, tracking. I don't like that one, dude. Come on, stop jumping around, just die. Radagon's icon. So, those of you who don't know what Radagon's icon does, is it shortens our casting speed of sorceries. So we'll be able to spam our spells a little bit faster. Alright, for the Godric fight, we're going to be using the spell Glintstone Stars. I've heard the spell's pretty bad, so I don't really know how this is going to go. It's one of the spells I have never really used. Super damage. That's not too terrible. Does it go through the wind? That's full charge right there. Can't cast full drop. It tracks him. Not too bad. Phase transition. Get up close to him. Should really get full charge too. Oh, poison break. I didn't know you could just get poison break with spells. That's kind of dumb, not gonna lie.
I am the Lord
That wasn't too bad.
of all that is golden.
I've only ever heard bad things about Glowstone Stars, so that kind of shocks me that it was that good. Alright, crab. You have to have the Twin Sage Quinstone Crown on, and if you use the emote that Thops gives you, you'll see this will light up in a second, hopefully. There it goes. I thought maybe it's in the right spot, but seal in their eyes will open. Alright, for Renala, I decided to just go with Rock Sling, because she's super resistant to magic. So I figured it'd be the easiest way to do this, and an overpowered spell to really get her done. There's the last kid. Oh, this is so fucking stupid. Couldn't hit her. Alright, so take some rocks. It's gonna be a 2-phase, I guess. Where's the last kid? Right there. Drink the blue just so I don't run out of goodness. I gotta do 3 phases. Okay. 3 phases in that. I got her. Alright, now for the hard part. So spammy. Oh, I just go. Drink the blue. That should be it.
Little Rani,
Easy.
dear daughter,
My mage is better than your mage.
weave thy night into being.
Remembrance of the full queen. So we do need to dupe that remembrance. Just so that we can get both items out of it. Talisman. Equip champions. I want her crown. And then major scepter. And her moon. Alright, I've never used gravity well, so I don't know how well this is gonna go. We will try this. That's really bad damage. This is gonna suck. Please keep going now. Don't really hold it. You can kind of move on casting that. Oh boy. I don't know if I have enough. Ooh. Charge. There's 2. I didn't know I did 2 last time. So 2 full charges here. Run away. Switch that. Almost. This first one is actually missed. too close from my comfort zone. That was way too close. That didn't jump at me. I don't know why you rolled it like that. I want you to not roll. Okay, charge one. Charge one. Let's go. Oh, still one health. Let's do light attack. There we go. Of course, you have to survive at 1 HP. Alright, Godfrey's icon. Enhances charged spells and skills. Flask. And I'm gonna shatter crystal right up his ass. But sometimes it does good damage, and other times it's just damage. This thing is very intensive. All the fireballs. 73 damage. Also, please transition. Get damage off. Lightning. Good damage. The other times I hit him, it does like 50. Oh, that was really far up there. Not that much. Like 600 to 800 damage. That one did 294. Of course, that's that one, yeah. Got 2 left. First fight to be run out of heals. I'm not to deal with that yet. Stop. There's so many fireballs. Okay, DGS down. And Shattering Crystal kinda sucks. Not a big fan. Gold for you. Just by the way, this is totally my first attempt at this boss, so please don't mind my runes in the ground. I don't know how it got there. I would never die to this boss. This boss is amazing. I actually really like that spell. Like I think I said this already, but it reminds me of the short bow moveset. Like if you're using a black bow of Ferris or something, you can roll and cast that. I think that's really good. I think this would be really good in PvP. I'm gonna have to try it out. But that was our 4th talisman slot. So now that Goldfree's dead and we have that, we're going to go do Solovis's quest, and maybe start Ronnie's quest as well. Go kill Radon, and try to progress that as far as possible. And then just a big part of that is just getting the magic scorpion charm for a 4th talisman. Flask. I'm using the Phalanx against the Retta, just because it's her spell as well. Not bad damage.
Yes, I am. Please.
Dodge this area. Take his AI real quick. Great dodge. Thank you for taking that. mimic tier because I can't really think of another place I want to use it. I thought about maybe fire giant, but I think freezing mist here, so this is gonna do better there, so we can use frost damage on him. Silver tier mask as well. Means we can kind of start using some of the spells that cost arcane too. So that'd be nice. This is gonna be fun. Just this boss, because yeah, I don't think I could have used that spell anywhere late game. This dude's massive. just gonna use the torch to blaze break. So I can actually kill the torch at some point. Because if not, it's too damage every time I open the spell. It just doesn't matter. Damage than I wanted it to. It's kind of crazy. Maybe the most annoying one to fight by far. Why that one keeps standing still? I just don't know why it's happening. Let's have a talk.
You scheming little thief! The gods demand repentance! Cough up your voice! Wait, please! It was bound to happen someday. What a shit show.
Alright. Let's see what's up. I know they nerfed this when the DLC came out. I haven't tried it since then, so I'm hoping it's still, at least it's somewhat decent. It's kind of horrifying to walk toward this. Cast it further in there. Should be close enough. Magic for it. I have to spec some more blue. Sucks. It's very slow.
Shall not be forgiven.
Anyway, I don't have dash, that means probably good for it. It's too far, it sucks. Forecast sucks. Sound cue. So it does a sound cue. As much poise damage as they do. 2 poise breaks. That surprised me. And 712 though. Resistant to magic damage. Duel's moved like the entire reason you killed that thing. It's so far towards me, just for that. Take it. All of that was to talk to the NPC who's supposed to be here, and he's not. That's really dumb.
Jeren, bringer of my death. You have my gratitude for freeing me from my shackles. Join the stream to reflect on your mistake.
Good sign. I want to use this. He's doing nothing. Why, Jaren? You fought well.
Come out from whence ye
Oh, monster.
My eye.
Look at that. We'll see how this goes. I don't know if this is gonna go well, but it's too super easy. This 300 stars. Okay. Mr. Fire Giant is me again. I'm the blaster. It's on the blaster. Two good attacks.
After using Comet Azur to turn Mogh into a glorified blood puddle, I did what any responsible sorcerer would do. I panicked and went shopping, not for gear, not for fashion, but for spells. Glorious, obscure, probably useless spells. I don't even remember if I ended up using half of these, but in a run where every sorcery gets one shot and one opportunity, you never know what spell may be your MVP, or a tragic misfire. So here's a little spell scavenger hunt, just in case I need one later, or in case I want to pretend like I planned any of this. Okay. Oh, Estelle. I killed you once. We'll do it again. It's not the same style, but short spell in the head. That does a lot of damage. I need to chain cast here. Oh, but I know it's again. I can recharge it again. Thought I dodged that. Man, this spell's good. The other way though, so actually it's going into its body. Big damage, big damage. I like it. Like meteors. And charge. Right to the head. Again. Did that come back? What's that? Really does good damage. There's way more damage than I thought it was going to. Damn, almost 2,000. Okay, good. After a second, I think I dodged that. Nice. Okay, well, with that spell, Meteorite of Estelle, I'm going to try to one-shot Placidus Axe. I don't know if it's going to go very well, but I'm at least going to try. Okay, Loretta. If you don't die, I'm gonna change my spell. But if you do, this is what we're using Comet for. We've got some magic resists. Idle spamming. Comet does some good damage. Totally charged. She dodged it. Or she goes for a dodge as soon as I try to charge the attack. Full charge here. I should have avoided up that. That would have been awesome. Nope. Heal. Not heal. Ooh. Guess we kept the other comments. Not a bad fight. When it comes to fighting Melania, I'm a little bit rusty. So when it came to Waterfowl, Ballet of Blades, the Airborne Blender, I died 10 times. But then the stars aligned. I landed the final blow, and she landed hers. We died together, like tragic lovers in a From Software opera. But because she talked while dying, it didn't count. She monologued her way out of death. I got a loading screen, and she got to live another day. Oh god, I did get her. Did it count?
Extraordinary.
Oh, I died. Come on, stop talking.
True Lord.
No way. Okay, physic. Terra Magica. And Blast. Blast. And run this way. No waterfowl. There it is. You like zoom back into it. That's so annoying. Man, what the hell? Oh, I didn't give you that son of a bitch. Yeah, don't touch. Take it. Oh, it's waterfowl. That sucks. You're so close to dead, too. Should be able to Terra Magica. It's charged. Don't do anything stupid. That's kind of stupid. Okay. If that's even although she's supposed to go to the attack where she like lands on the ground and explodes there. Yes. I had enough room for away that time. See, that's what she's supposed to go for when she jumps up like that. Okay. Might be able to get it right here, actually. No, not enough to much. Getting close though. Haha.
Extraordinary.
Thank you, Elena.
The mark of a true lord.
Okay, stop talking. Thank you. Okay, I actually got her that time. You know, she's one of my favorite fights in this entire game. If it wasn't for Waterfowl, she would probably be my favorite fight in the game. I just hate Waterfowl. It's one of the worst attacks that From Software has ever designed for a Souls game. They should have just put it in Sekiro like they were planning on anyways. Okay. There's that attack. Come on, fatty. Go to sleep. Okay. We'll start with Skinny here. Turning Magica. I forgot to equip the right staff. Oops. I'm wasting so much time here. There we go. Let's drink that. Drink. And we'll start whacking. Okay. Oops. Turn Magica. Slicer. So close. Unfortunately, I don't have a really sleep pod, so I'm gonna have to kind of hope I can do this. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, come on, let's hope I kill fire. Super easy gods can do on fire, not gonna lie. My last challenge run, I died 47 times to this boss, so I am definitely glad that that was that easy. I summon him closer to the boss this time, because last time they didn't do shit. That's so unfortunate. That's why I don't summon him in the boss fight. I came close to one-shotting him. I'm kind of overdoing this, so we're just gonna kill him here. Hopefully. I tried to one-shot him, it didn't quite work, but it's fine. Okay. Basic. Glad that didn't hit me, because it has the last couple times. Got the second one, yes. Actually got my frost rock all that though. It's almost out of that. Go for the attack that I was going for. That was scary. That's why I told you to kill God. Okay, Mr. Gideon. I know they nerfed Stars of Ruin, but I think it should still be fine.
I commend your spirit, but alas, shall take the throne.
Oh, that did so much well. What the hell?
In my bones.
That did so much damage. I was just saying how they nerfed it and it just two-shot it. That is awesome. Like, really awesome. Oh man, I'm here taking up for Dimensionals. So your wife became a man, and she got me with a 7-foot-tall wizard, but another wizard is here. What it is with bosses and like me to attack right as I hit my attack button. That was everything was definitely wrong. This is still. I think I got it. Too close to coming in there, I'm not gonna lie. That did so much damage. Hit him in the head. Yeah, let's just do good damage. Really, really wants to grab me. I appreciate the affection, but no thank you. I don't like should buy, old man.
Thy strength befits a crown.
Thank you. Okay. Just two. Two in there. That's right. Come on, check up me. Yeah. Makes sense. Shredded circles anymore at all. Or if I was going too small of circles. Hit 3 times right there. I was going to hit 3 times. I mean, not that I'm complaining, but like, I don't understand how. Oh, right. Same thing. Well, I guess that's it. GG's everyone. GG's.
And there you have it, ladies, gentlemen, and fellow filthy magic users. This has been Elden Ring, sorceries only. 1 spell, 1 kill. 1 long, glorious descent into arcane madness. Some spells exceeded my expectations, while some were utter garbage. Ambush shard, I'm looking directly at you, and not because you hit anything. This run was an absolute blast to play, and even more fun to make. One of my first Elden Ring playthroughs was as a mage. I saw someone absolutely delete a boss with Comet Azur, and said, yeah, I want to do that. Since then, I haven't really touched the mage class, so coming back with this self-imposed magical masochism was a full circle moment. It was wild to see how much I've grown as a player, from panic rolling through Waterfowl's blender ballet to pulling off a double knockout that couldn't count because she talked while dying. This run had it all: strategy, triumph, and a whole lot of spell whiffing. Whether it was grabbing spells I may or may not have used, dying 10 times to a boss who moonwalks through the air, or watching my arsenal shrink 1 spell at a time, this challenge reminded me why I love this game, and why I love sharing the chaos with all of you. So if you enjoyed this magical disaster piece, please like, share, and sub, and drop a comment about what you want to see next. Not because I expect you to, but because it helps build the community and keeps this channel alive. From Glimmersonlyfans and myself, thank you for watching. May your flasks always be full, and your spells always hit true, and your bosses not monologue to death.
Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond. Into fear, doubt, and loneliness, as the path stretcheth into darkness. Well then, shall we? My fair consort eternal,